Alright guys, so I had to do a video on how this car looks like on the outside and how it drives. It looks so good on the outside. I mean, the red wrap and the red and black theme all the way through the car, even with the Nismo badging right over there, the blacked out badging here, the blacked out headlights that you can see right now, and the black and red wheels. I think this car looks absolutely stunning. I'm not really a big fan of JDM cars, but the way that this car looks like from the outside, especially the silhouette that it has right here, that sports car look looks amazing, and I'm really drawn to looking into purchasing one of these cars. This car has got the 3.7 litre engine. I'll go into it in a little bit. So what we've actually done to this car is increase the sound of it. So it's got a performance exhaust, so the wide pipe all the way back. You would have seen that in the previous video. This car looks absolutely good from every single angle. I think this is my favorite. So the customer's done quite a few modifications to the car. He's got the car wrapped. It's not really a modification, it's more aesthetics for aesthetics. Then he's got the wheels done, and then he's got BC Racing coilovers. Now we'll be tuning this car at a later date, but for now we've just done the performance exhaust. Just looks absolutely awesome. Alright, so let's get into the engine of this car. So this is the 3.7 litre VQ37 engine, and this car has been around for quite a while, and this engine has not failed a lot of people. I mean, I've seen a lot of these cars being drift cars purely for the fact that this engine's so reliable, and there's such a large aftermarket support base for this car. You can pretty much find 1,000 different modifications. Each 370Z that you see on the road isn't the same. I haven't seen another 370Z looking like this one. Now this one being the Nismo edition of the car, it comes with some extra features. So it's got upgraded brake lines, upgraded brake fluid, well, there's more power in the engine. So this has got 253 kilowatts, I think 373 newton meters of torque. That's about 8 kilowatts and 8 newton meters more than what comes out from the standard 370. It's not a big difference, but for what the Nismo packaging is, it's more of a track handling package, and it makes a difference, especially in the corners. You can feel the extra grip. Now these have got aftermarket wheels on the car. The stock wheels that came with the car are much larger than what it came from factory when you're comparing it against the standard 370Z. So the front wheels go from 7.5 to 8.5 inches. Actually, don't quote me on that, I'll put up the details of the wheels, but I know the tire sizes do go up. So the tire size on the front goes from 225 to 245, and the back goes all the way up to 285, which means it's got a wider track width, as well as when you're going through the corners, it's going to handle the corners really well, and it's going to grip. Alright guys, so let's take this puppy out for a drive. So the red and black theme follows through all the way in the interior as well. Okay. Let's turn it on. Okay, so we've installed a Valvetronic exhaust system in this car just to give it a bit more tone to it. Now this is the remote that we've made for it, so that's open. And then I'll close it. I'll leave it open. Let's go for a drive. I keep my car closed. Okay. So let the engine warm up a little bit before I give it some throttle. There's pretty bad weather here in Melbourne today. It's been raining. I did wash the car before this video, and then as soon as I got back to the shop, it started raining. In this car really hug you to the seat. It doesn't really let you move side to side, and it's still comfortable. The customer that owns this car daily drives it, and he says that for his stature this car is perfect for him. With me, I always like bigger cars because I always have a lot of things with me when I'm going places, and even though this sports car looks really nice, it's not really suited to my lifestyle. But that exhaust sounds nice. Having an aspirated engine in this car is something rare. Most of the modern sports cars have turbos or they got superchargers. Forgot, Japanese cars have it on the right hand side. Now, what are my temps looking like? It's still pretty low. I'm sure they'll pick up in a couple minutes. Construction work here, but I don't really see any changes in the flow of traffic. It's always picking up. Hopefully this truck goes straight. How are my temps looking? 100 Ks here, and I am doing... Alright, so we're nearly finished with this traffic. So they're doing roadworks here as well. And the engine's warmed up. Alright, so this car does have a bit of juice to it. Even though this car has coilovers to it, it doesn't feel real that stiff on the road. So let's see how well this car takes off. Its power down with a little slippage, but it's still safe. That felt real good. Hopefully I can turn back around. This car feels so nice. The gear shifts are quite crisp. I would have preferred this car being in a manual, but if the customer's going to be daily driving it, I don't think a manual, especially living in a Melbourne urban area, it's not the best thing, stopping and starting like you're seeing what it is right now. car's so well balanced. Doesn't have any body roll at all. Unlike my B58, it takes a little bit of time and then the boost just comes all at once. Just got a phone call. Fancy. Oh, look at that Porsche. From that angle, as it just turned around the corner, it looked like a boat.